How to know a reader is right for you. This is such an important and valid question because when you're interested in getting a reading, whether it's tarot, astrology, mediumship, numerology, or anything else in the like, it's really important to find someone, number one, that you trust. And if you're able to trust that person, you can connect with that person and most likely resonate with the information that they have to share with you. But not every reader is going to be for you. So it's really important to kind of identify the things that are going to work for you. And I want to share with you guys 2 ways in which to do that. 2 things to kind of keep in mind when you're shopping around for a reading. Number 1, it is important to keep in mind the viewing lens of the reader. This is super important because that's really going to impact whatever information they have to tell you. I know a lot of readers out there like to pride themselves on being completely unbiased, completely detached, etc., etc. And I do believe that there are a lot of readers out there who have their heart in the right place and try to do that as much as possible. However, they are still human beings, and every single human being on this planet is going to be seeing things through their own eyes, which is their own filter. Chances are there were probably events that happened in whatever reader's life that kind of led them down the path that they decided to go down in being of assistance in helping others. And in doing that, those things are impacting their own journey and are definitely going to be factors in how they are helping you navigate your journey. So everybody has their own filter. Everyone has their own way that they're viewing life and seeing life through their own eyes, which is something to keep in mind because they may not necessarily see it the same way you do. And also, everyone has opinions on things. And while, yes, it's important to not allow your opinions impact your message or what's coming through intuitively, I completely agree. But sometimes it happens because everyone has opinions, which once again is tied into that filter. So that's number 1. Number 2 is the reader's delivery, which will be impacted by what I already mentioned in number 1. So in terms of delivery, let me give you an example. So let's say you go get a reading from 2 different readers and they both basically give you the same message, and the same message is going to be revolving around healing. Let's say both readers say, hey, you need to work on your healing journey. Something in your life needs to be healed, right? That's the core message. They're both accurate on that. They're both right on that, but they both express it to you in completely different ways. So reader A basically says to you, hey, you need to heal this because if you don't, there are going to be consequences. This isn't going to go right. This is going to go wrong. Things are just going to go downhill, blah, 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 blah. It's a lot of like fear-mongering kind of stuff. They're taking a very negative turn in expressing to you like why you need to heal yourself, almost like threatening, like if you don't heal yourself, it's going to get worse, blah, 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 blah. Not saying it's not true, but it's not always a friendly approach for some people. It's not always motivational. Now, reader B also says you need to work on healing, but they say it in a completely different way. And they're like, yeah, you do need to work on some healing. And if you do work on this healing, you're going to start seeing all these things in your life turn around. You're going to start feeling lighter on the inside. You're going to start feeling peace and joy again. Your health is going to improve. Your skin is going to clear up. You're going to be sleeping better. You're going to start being able to make more money. Your relationships are going to get better. They focus on all of the good things that are going to come out of you healing, not the threatening parts of it. Now, for me personally, if I were the one receiving the reading, I would personally receive better from person B because I at least receive that in a very motivational way. I don't feel motivated by someone who's fear-mongering me, basically. Now, maybe that works for some people, and maybe some people, even watching this video here, will be like, oh no, letter B, can I talk here? Letter B wouldn't work for me, but A would, because I need someone to really wrangle me in and get serious with me. That may work for some people. But see what I'm saying? Like, it's the same message, but the delivery is completely different. And that's why some readers may resonate with you stronger than others do. That doesn't make one or the other good or bad, right or wrong. They're just different. And it's about finding ultimately what works for you, because that's the most important thing. So, you know, I wouldn't even want someone to come to me if like that connection wasn't there, if they didn't connect with my delivery or any of those kinds of things. And I would rather have them go to somebody who does. But I know for everyone who doesn't, there's going to be somebody who will. So that's kind of my PSA on that. And I just wanted to deliver that here to you guys, because I know sometimes it can be tricky trying to find people that you connect with and can help you ultimately on your journey. But obviously, since I personally connected more with the B reader, that is kind of how I do my readings. So if you find motivation and inspiration through looking at the things that could go right, as opposed to the fear-mongering kind of thing, then come on over to my side of the world and my little corner of the internet, and we can chat and we can hang out and we have a good time, and hopefully you'll feel better after the experience. But yeah, it's important to just note those things. And like I said, that delivery is going to be all based upon how the readers see things through their eyes, through their lens in the world. It's all connected. So I hope that helps.